Hi, I'm Adam and welcome to the TassoWorks scooter workshop, and let's find out what's going on today.
So today we are fitting a Tasso TE327 full stainless exhaust to this brand new Royal Alloy GP350 MT. So let's get started. Now it's fairly straightforward. You've got a muffler section, you have a support bracket, spacer, spring and spring clip. Let's remove the panel and unbolt the exhaust. First off, you've got a screw under the back here. One on the side. And one at the front. Lift the seat, lift the panel, if it wants to come up, it doesn't want to come up, there we go. Unclip the electrics from the back of the indicator, it's just there, and then safely put the panel out the way. You need a wrench and your 13mm spanner. First off, loosen the two bolts that sit on the underneath at the front here. And you just need to loosen those just enough so that they are, you can lean the exhaust off. And then you have a 17mm which is on the Jubilee clip at the front, and you just loosen that off. And then at the top, undo the wrench and take the bolt completely out. Take the exhaust, lift it forward and just lift it off the two bolts that sit on the back of the engine bracket. And then we'll put that, heavy, out the way. Now, let's just take these nuts out that are left in. We're going to put the support plate on. So using two of the bolts that were from the existing exhaust, just simply put the plate into those two locators there with the Tasso logo sitting at the top, like so. Now we'll put the bolt in there and that one in there. Actually, it does have a small amount of movement to allow it to go back and forth. So for the minute, we're just going to put that in the center. Take our 13mm wrench and just tweak and tighten them up. So that's that support plate on. Next, we're going to fit the clip to the lambra sensor. Now this is a case of just having to remove the lambra sensor to slide the clip over the top. First off, we're going to unclip the lambra, 17mm spanner, and we're just unbolt. And then twist to turn and take it out. Lift it out the way, take the clip, place it over the lambra, and screw the lambra sensor back in again, like so, and then tighten her up. Re-clip the lambra back up, and that's it, and place it back into the loom again so it's out of the way. So grab the muffler and the spacer washer, and what you have with this is spacer, nut, bolt and a support washer that sits over the top. Slide that through there, making sure that the support washer is on the outside because that gives strength to the bracket. Slide the spacer over the top and then slide that onto the downpipe. Fit that into the spacer bracket there. Now the nut is a tricky one. We've got to try and get this, just hold it between your fingers and put it in from the back, and then slowly tighten it up until it's finger tight. Now it's a serrated nut, so once you start to tighten the outside, that'll grip on the back. Place the spring onto the spring clip and then move it along and hook it onto the exhaust like that. Now once this is on, you can slide back the muffler to tension the spring, and if you once you're tensioned, take your 17mm spanner and simply bolt up the exhaust like so, and that's it. The exhaust is fitted. It's that simple. Let's refit the panel. Place the indicator clip back in. We can do this one-handed, like so. One at the front. One at the back. And we'll just make sure she's clipped down nicely. And that's it on the front. And there is one screw in the centre with an M8 nut at the back. Tighten that up. One at the front. And then there is a small screw on the MT, goes up the back and into a small clip at the back here, which I'm not sure how many times it's going to last. And there we go, that's the panel on. Let's see what she sounds like. Sounds good. Job done.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe below so you don't miss our next episode.